Welcome to Prime Childcare Software Training. In this session, we will be going over the Prime TAPP Teacher app. The TAPP Teacher app is available in the Google Play Store for Android devices and in the App Store for iOS devices. We also have a browser-based version. That is the version that we will be going over today. The iOS and Android versions work the same way. The only difference is that this is in a browser window versus in an actual app. Once you open up the app or go to the URL highlighted at the top, then you're going to enter in your Prime credentials, your username and password, and click sign in. Because I have a ton of sites, I choose which site I have. If I only had one Prime site, then it would just take me directly into the main menu. From the main menu, to do daily sheets, I click on daily sheets. I can see a alphabetical listing of all my students, or if I want to see just the students in my particular class, then I can choose my class. And then I choose which student I want to create a daily sheet record for. The time will default in. I can also change this if I need to put in entries that were, say, done this morning and just not recorded. I can choose which type of entry this is from the list. I can also choose other if none of these will work. In this case, I'm going to go with the diaper change. And then I click on Add Entry. That creates an entry in that student's daily sheet. And if I, for whatever reason, need to edit any of the daily sheet records, then I choose which record I want to change. And then I can make a change to it. And then I hit Save. And then you see it saves at the bottom. That is daily sheets. For transitions, if I record transitions, my students going from one classroom to the next or one physical room to the next, then I go into transitions. I can see again an alphabetical listing of all the students. If I need to go to a particular student, I can also do a search in all of these screens to go there. Or if I want to choose just my class, then I can choose my room. And let's say my students, we're all going to go to the playground. So I select the students that I want to transition, click on the transition button, and then I choose where I want to move these students to. In this case, B203 is our indoor playground. So I choose B203 and then move. And you'll notice now my students are no longer in room A101. If I go to room B203, there are my students. That is transitions. For meal counts. To record meal counts, I go to whichever meal that I'm recording. Let's say right now I'm going to record lunch. And then I feed my students, so I just select the ones that get a meal. At the bottom you can see any of the students that, this will be all the meals that have been served, and then in the eligible I can see any of the students that are eligible for meals, so how many meals I'm going to get reimbursed back. For messaging, from within the Prime TAPP Teacher app, I can send a message to any of my sponsors. So let's say when I changed Joe Dirt that we ran out of wipes. So I want to go ahead and message Mom. So I can see I've got Mom highlighted. Now Mom does not have an email address in her contact tab in Prime. If she did, it would say yes. She does have a cell phone listed, so I can send a text message if I would like. What I do is I select the sponsor that I want to send the message to, and then just say, please bring wipes. And then remember, this sponsor only has a cell phone number in our system, so I can only text her. If I did email, it's just not going to send an email to her because there's no email address. But I can do one or both. And with the system, you get 1,000 free text messages. Anything past that, you'll need to contact sales so to get a bigger package of text messages. So then I just hit send, and then that will text mom a message to please bring wipes. And that is the Prime TAPP Teacher